afternoon, good evening. Welcome Sunday Live Yoga for short Yoga. And yes, so here we are. Let's give a few moments for others to join us. And just playing a little bit of music, get ready. Get some props if you think you might need any, and find a spot which will be your spot for your practice today. Good. And just get settling into either sitting or if you want to lay down, if you feel tired, then have a little moment on your back. And we're going to wait for others to join us. So, I'm going to get a cushion. Just absorbing everything around you. See how you feel. Any noise, sounds around you, just become aware of them. Gradually allowing yourself to become still, physically, mentally, if you can, for the next hour of Hatha Yoga with elements of Ayurveda. Centering your awareness and your focus around the breath. Just become aware of the way you're breathing. Is it a deep, long inhales and exhales, or are they just shallow, quick ones? And just the more you pay attention to the breath, the more you become aware how you give it a space and the time to lengthen it and to deepen it, and with that allowing the mind also to become a bit more soft, more relaxed, and the thoughts eventually will stop running into your head. And just observe that process for the next few minutes. No rush. Make yourself comfortable. And become all-inclusive. Everything around you, within you, is welcomed. Try to just observe any process, any sensation in the body, outside the body as well. Keep your awareness on the breath for the next 20 rounds. Just your natural breath. Feel that coming in and out through the nostrils. And also become aware that your spine is straight. The shoulders are down, so if you want to roll them down, just give it a little forward and backward movement if you want to. And just drop the shoulders down, palms any way you feel comfortable with. And soften the face, soften the jaw. Soften the tongue in your mouth. Take 3 to 5 R breaths here. And after your final exhalation, just hold that exhale, that pause before you begin inhalation. Just observe the pause for a second or two. And return to your natural breath. Take a deep inhale for 3 Oms and the Loka mantra. In. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Now we're going to warm up the eyes. So we start with a little bit of exercise on the eyes because I suppose with this lockdown a lot of people tend to use a lot of staring on their mobiles, on their computers, blah blah. Okay, so let's warm the palms vigorously and put them onto your eyes and wait for the heat to just go softly onto the eyelids and be absorbed. Again, we'll do that 3 times. and exhale there, feeling that warmth spreading all over your face. Good. And when you're ready, lower your hands down, and we're just going to start blinking 20 times quickly. And then soften, inhale, exhale. Close your eyes. And then take your right thumb and keep it in line with your shoulder. So lengthen, and from there we're going to move and follow as far as we can, just with the eyes. Don't move the head, only the eyes, all the way up and down. We'll do this 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very slowly, with the inhale and exhale. Then close your eyes, inhale, exhale. Look at the other one, in line with your shoulder. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, begin. 1. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, lower. Inhale, 4. Inhale, 5. Good. Now keep your thumbs up and in line with your shoulders. You can straighten your legs, by the way, if you feel like you want to keep them straight. And you put your palms on the knees and the thumbs up. And then lift them up here, in front, in line with your eyes. Okay. And now what we're going to do is keep this so, and inhale, look at the right thumb. Sorry, inhale, look in the middle, like middle eye. And then exhale to the right thumb. Again, inhale to the middle, third eye. Exhale to the left thumb. Inhale, back to the third eye. Exhale, right. And so continue for 5 rounds in your own time. Don't be in a hurry. Just observe that process for 5 rounds of breath. Two more. And final. Lower. And the next one, we're going to do circles. So right thumb in line with your shoulder. Look at the right thumb and follow it just with your eyes on inhale and exhale. Don't move the head. Just so you can see with your periphery, okay? Don't be too fast. 2 more. And final. If you want to soften, inhale, exhale before you go for the other side. Again, you have to, if you want to stretch your legs, keep them bent, it's up to you. 5 rounds. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, follow the thumb just with your eyes. And your final. Good. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to warm up and put them on, the palms onto your eyes. Inhale, exhale there. And again. And third. Good. Now that the eyes are warmed up, we're going to do a little bit of cupping to get the meridians warmed up. So make sure you cup and you start the 3 sides of the arm, outside, top and inside. Then the other. The other side and the inside. It's really good to awaken the energy if you're just waking up or if you feel a bit tired. So then we start with the feet and the legs. And the outside. Then the other side. And the outside. Good. And now that we feel a bit more woken up, we're going to start coming onto your mats for warming up, opening the hips and the shoulders. So make sure your hip width apart and shoulder width apart. Beginning, connecting movement and breath. Okay. In, exhale, pressing the heels of your palms into the mat. Inhale, arching the tailbone, look up. Exhale, arching the spine. Inhale, tailbone up, dipping the spine. 3 to 5 rounds, just feeling the spine and the vertebrae lengthening and finding more space between them. The next one, we're going to press into your palms, so the heels of your palms, press
the top of the feet, and stay for 3 rounds of breath here, feeling that opening in your shoulders. Whether you do Ujjayi breath or just natural deep inhale, exhale, follow these long breaths there. After 3 rounds, inhale, exhale, come into Balasana. Forehead on the ground, inhale for 1, exhale, and then we're coming to open the shoulders further by lifting the hips above the knees, either forehead touching the floor or chin. So those who are more flexible will have their chin on the floor. Just give me a sec. Right, here we go. So here we go, 3 rounds of breath, whichever variation is better for you. 2 and 3. Gently coming up to 4 again, and we do a twist here. So inhale, exhale to the right. 1 deep inhale, exhale on this side. Keep pressing your palms onto the floor, top of the feet, actively there. When you're ready, switch the other side. Inhale, exhale. Pressing the palms, straight arms. Deep inhale and exhale. Switch. Again, the other side. And the other side. And final. Good. When you're ready, inhale, exhale, tuck the toes under and start lifting into upward dog. So 1 at a time, 1 at a time. Good. 3 breaths in down dog until you find whether you want to keep your knees initially bent and feel the heels 1 at a time, or both eventually come to the floor. And take deep 3 inhales and exhales here, working the shoulders away from the ears. Pressing palms, pressing fingers onto the floor. 2. Feel that your tailbone is up towards the sky and your crown is lengthening towards the ground. 3. On the next inhale, exhale, move your right foot forward into lunge. Lower the back knee. Keep the front shin 90 degree. And you can gently come into opening here for 3 rounds of breath. And when you find your sweet point, you can keep it there and breathe 3 times, or you can be dynamic, move away from it and go back into it on the exhale. So whichever works for you. Keep the shoulders away from your ears, lengthen through the crown. Root into whatever's touching the floor. 2, and 3. Good. Tuck the toes under, lift, exhale, down dog. Stay for a breath there. Then swap the other side. Inhale, exhale. Gently lower. Come onto your fingertips, or if you have blocks, then use the blocks, that's fine. And begin 3 rounds of breath, lengthening through the crown, moving shoulder blades down, and listen to your breathing. Inhale to lift and lengthen more. 2. And 3. Exhale into down dog. Stay for a breath there. Feel the hamstrings now a bit more open. Heels maybe touching the floor. Then inhale, come into plank. So you can walk the hands further, and we're going to hold it for 3. If it's challenging, lower the knees and go back into it. Okay, so 3 breaths here. Contract your thighs, your glutes. Keep lengthening the spine. And 3. Now balasana if you want to rest in baby, or down dog. So an option here, whichever you want to feel. You feel your body better, and stay for a breath there. Good. And we walk to the front of your mats. Inhale, come up. Gently, gently, so you don't get dizzy, into Tadasana. So now we're going to do 3 rounds of swan dive so we're going to get connected to the breath. Stay in Tadasana. Good. Shoulder blades down, and inhale, arms raise. Exhale, come into forward. Always bend your knees if your back is dodgy, if you need to. Then, now bend so the thighs are parallel. Look forward. Inhale, and then exhale all the way to the floor. Then inhale, come up with straight back, an option, or bend your knees. Exhale in the heart. Again, so that was just a demo. Okay. Inhale, we begin. Exhale. Always follow the breath. That was 1. In. And you can inhale for the 3rd. Good. Now we're ready for 3 rounds of sun salutation. So if you need to walk to the
beginning of your mat, that's fine. Keep the breath going, press into your feet. Focus, any variation that you're aware of, that you know, practice, go for it. So 3 rounds. Second round. And third, you can use a different variation if you want to. I normally do a little bit more dynamic here, so or continue with your other one.
and we all meet in Tadasana. Take a breath or two here if you need to, and then we prepare for triangle. So inhale, exhale, turn to the right. A mirror image to you, so that will be left. Okay, so come to the right, inhale, exhale, inhale, lengthen, exhale, rooting more into the floor, and you either reach your shin or you reach the ankle. Look up the thumb, gently tuck the chin. Now you can gaze to the big toe if it's challenging to keep the drishti, the focus on your thumb. 3 rounds of breath, moving the shoulder blades away. After the third, look at the floor, exhale through vinyasa. Either knees, chest, chin, cobra or upward dog, back into down dog, walk or jump to the front. Inhale, come up. Exhale, Tadasana, ready for the other side of your triangle. So the other leg is here, you can hold the waist, exhale, root your feet, flex in the hips, inhale, lengthen, exhale, keep rooting. Inhale, lengthen, and so you can take as many breaths here to find your shape. Tuck the tailbone under and eventually start opening your triangle and gaze the thumb or the big toe on the floor. 3 breaths when you reach the shape, and you hold it there for 3 rounds of breath. Exhale through vinyasa. And ready for Parivrtta Trikonasana. Coming up to Tadasana. If you need to take a breath, also do that, and when you're ready again, we do triangle. 45 is the back foot. Then if you have your right foot forward, then the left hand lifts up and you start moving with your breath. So square the hips with the floor. Inhale, exhale into your rooting. Again, inhale and exhale wherever you reach here. Strong feet. Keep the toes active. Spread open them. Press into your feet and keep the hips square to the floor. Gradually you may want to start turning. Maybe you reach to the outside of your front foot. Maybe you want to bend a little bit, but just keep it 3 rounds of breath here. Good twist. 2, 3. Exhale through vinyasa. Walk or jump. Inhale, come up. The other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Now, right hand up, left on the waist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, begin your journey. Keep the feet active so you would feel when it's not good, because your hips need to be square when you go like that to the floor, yeah? Exhale to wherever reach. If you have a block next to you, that's great. Or maybe some of you reach the floor. Variation to be outside of the foot or inside. Lengthening the spine, finding this space in the vertebrae, and variation here to look up, the thumb, keep the neck long. Two, and 3. Inhale, exhale into your vinyasa. Exhale, down dog. Stay for 2 breaths in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Good. And 2. Then we cross to come sitting. Dandasana. Gently soften. Find your sitting bones, and again 3 rounds here. Gaze the big toe. So drishti, the focus is good because it's still practicing the muscles of the eyes. So big toes is the focus. 2, 3. Soften. And we'll go for reverse plank. Again, you can do it dynamic by inhale, exhale, lower. Or when you get up, you can hold it for 3 rounds of a breath. The idea is you point your feet. Your toes are trying to reach the floor. So inhale, exhale. 2, 3. Good. And come to hug your knees into your chest. Remove anything that is preventing your head to come flat. Variation to go for bridge. Dynamic, or you go and find your spot and hold it for 3. Don't move the head, keep it central. So a variation bridge, or if you want to go for shoulder stand and hold it, whichever your body feels like doing today. and then you will go to plow, and so on. So if you want to go bridge is an option, any variation there. Come with me and we hold it for 3. 2. And then you can lift into your shoulder stand, or still keep for another 3 counts of breath in bridge. Shoulder stand, you can do it a little bit by hinging into the hips, half shoulder stand, and then gradually lifting further, depending on your breath, if it's possible to breathe without gasping. Lengthen through the tailbone, soften the feet. And hold your back with the palms and the fingers, everything. Gradually, when you're ready, go into either bull, bend your knees on top of your forehead, or plow. Keep pressing and supporting your back. Keep lengthening through the tailbone. And when you're ready to go for fish, you gradually, vertebrae by vertebrae, going to fish. So put the palms underneath your bottom. Press the elbows and lift so that your crown is gently touching the ground. Pressing into your elbows. Stay for as many breaths into your fish as you feel comfortable. Opening the sternum, the chest. Feel the massage into your thyroid. Deep inhales, exhales. Before you surrender gradually to the floor. Now if you want to go for goddess, where you open your knees to the side and keep your feet together, bend your elbows and arms, just like that, lifting up the palms, and totally surrender with the exhalation, every exhalation, becoming more and more soft on your mat. You can even gently rock the pelvis. Feel that you loosen a bit more the inner thighs, opening more. Softening the back. Feel the lower back. Feel the middle back. There's no tension. Upper back, total surrender to the floor. Until you gradually move into your Shavasana, where you become still on the floor. If you want to cover with anything, make sure you feel comfortable. Also, if your back is a bit dodgy, you can bend your knees or put a cushion underneath your knees to soften. So, here we are. Flop the feet, fall apart, palms facing up, and the head is central. Taking deep inhales and exhales. Becoming really soft on the floor. Melting into the ground. Losing boundaries and just melting into the ground. Scan your feet, the calf muscles. Everything is soft. Kneecaps, thighs, the buttocks, around your belly button, soft, chest, shoulders are heavy, feel the arms are heavy and the palms are soft, fingers are soft. Check your back, lower, middle, upper back, and the head, the back of the head, top of the head, forehead, temples. Feel the eyebrows soft and the eyelids, soft eyes. Now become aware of your jaw, the cheeks. Check your lips are soft. And just for a few rounds, stay with your awareness on upper and lower lip touching. So stay with that plane of contact between the upper and the lower lip. And then move your awareness gradually to the nostrils. And become aware of the breath, your natural breath, and which nostril is more active. Because the breath will move from one nostril more than the other. And just stay and observe that for a while. Anytime you feel distracted by a sound or a thought or a sensation, just become aware of it, don't react, and go back to the breath, passing in and out, whichever nostril is more active.
observing any urge to move. Don't allow it, just observe it. Stay with your stillness. Stay with your breath. Keep your focus there. Keep surrendering. Keep surrendering to the stillness. The next inhalation, feel that you're deepening the breath. Become aware of the movement in the chest, expanding of the lungs. And become aware of your body lying on the floor, the whole of the body. The whole of the body. The whole of the body. Deepening the inhalations, and with that stretching the whole body like you do a morning stretch. Maybe the head goes from side to side. And you're coming up gently to final sitting position. Gradually keeping that awareness of the stillness within you. Keep your eyes closed, and we're going to do 3 ums together. Observe that beautiful sound and that vibration that it makes. Okay, inhale. Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you. Thank you guys. yeah. So just enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for coming by, and let me know if that was okay for you, how you felt. Much love. Good to see you all. Bye. Take care. See you next time.